So there's an asshole up there you have to kill, and then there's a boss here too. But before we do that, I'm going to open up probably the best shortcut in the game. This shortcut right here, which is fucking awesome. So where does this go? You might be wondering. Oh shit. Oh shit. It brings you back here. Remember this place? Firelink Shrine. Holy shit, I'm all the way back here. Yep, it takes you from all the way up there to all the way down here. It's all connected, which is like one of the best shortcuts ever. Hey, what's up? The Traveler Speaks. How's it going, man?
Oh, hello. Miracles, I presume? Yes, I know.
Okay, so we are going to purchase the heal spell, which is a good spell. Um, it's the one you're probably going to
Very
use the
well.
most.
I can surely tell you, of all people, undead clerics are given a mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires with humanity. Through kindling, we shall one day be granted magnificent powers.
That sucks, man. 2:30 a.m. Where do you live, man?
Come again.
2:30 a.m. I'm trying to think where that is. You must be in like Asia or something. Oh, Australia. Well, close enough. um, okay. At least I was in the right quadrant of the world. Um, so yeah. Why am I back here? No, we have to go back. We just came to buy the heal spell. I guess we also have to equip it. Um, you can only they call it attune magic. You can only attune magic at bonfires. So yeah, Asians say we are in Asia. Yeah, I know it's completely different. I was just being an asshole. So sorry about that. Okay, now I can heal myself. Yay! If I want to, because now I have the spell and... Oh, let's see if this guy says anything new.
Don't you ever think to forge your weapons? You'd better find a smith box soon, unless you enjoy swinging about with blunt instruments.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do next, you a-hole. Let's see if he says anything else.
How did that silly sorcerer's apprentice end up? You know, the one always prattling on about Master Logan. He left for the undead burg, but never came.
Sorry about that. Sorry about the
So too
freezing.
bad. Even old Big Hat can't make it out there. What chance does he have? I hope he enjoys his new life as a hollow.
Well, actually, I don't consider Australia part of Asia because Australia is the continent, but I don't know. I guess on that side of the world, I don't know. I guess however they classify it is how they classify it. So
Hmm? What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
yeah, so that's all he had to say. So, like I said, we already killed the only NPC that I recommend killing. I don't recommend killing any other NPC unless you want, because some of them do drop stuff that you can't get any other way. If you are going to kill NPCs, I recommend doing it right before you start New Game Plus. Like after you beat the game. Don't do it beforehand because sometimes you may need an NPC and then after you kill him, oh, well, you're fucked now. So. Oh, no, no, no. I don't think you're ignoring me, man. No, not at all. Um, I mean, it might take me a while to read what you say, but I usually look over here because I have my chat going on in a different window, so I can play the game and watch the chat. So because I don't know how you could do it any other way. I used to use my phone to look at the Twitch stream, but that's even worse. Okay, so we are back here. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to go fight a boss. We're going to go this way. Was I going to go a different way? Now I can't remember. I feel like I was, but okay, probably this way. Because there's so many different branching pathways. Alright. Now this is probably the most awesome trap ever. Yeah, you don't want to rush in there because there's a bunch of these mofos. You want to lure them out one by one because you don't want to fight like 15 of these guys. Oh, and that sorcerer guy you just killed, he won't come back. He's because I don't know why. And this is cool. Yay, look at this. Way. It'd be awesome if you could just have these bodies follow you throughout the entire game. And you probably could. You probably could drag them pretty far. But the problem is when you quit the game, those dead bodies will be gone. So yeah, bait and lure pretty much where they have traps like that. So large soul, which you might actually I didn't look at what the heal spell actually says. To cast a miracle, the caster learns a tale of the gods, says a prayer to be blessed. Well, heal is the shortest of such miraculous tales. I guess I didn't know it was a tale. I guess you read scripture or something, so. However, magic doesn't seem to come from a god. It just seems to come from something, so. That's always something very weird. Okay, there's actually something I missed before we go up there. And let me show you. So, actually, there's a pathway this way, too. You kill like 40 orcs and count the bodies, and there's 18. Yeah, pretty much. I love that death sound. Sounds like he's trying hard to die or something. By the way, I apologize for this game being really dark. I mean, it is called Dark Souls after all, so. Yay, another humanity. And there's actually something over here, which, because of something, somebody put this here, but this is how I first knew about this shortcut, because somebody put this here. And actually, I can do that too. That's something I didn't show you guys. So let me show you. So you can actually use this. So we have the white soapstone, which allows you to summon to be summoned into other people's worlds. Yeah, Fallout 3 is pretty dark. And then there's this orange guidance soapstone where this will appear in other people's worlds. So I'll go ahead and show you. We can write a message. Now you can't write anything. You have to write certain things. So I'll just write, I can't take this. Now, my message is going to appear in other people's worlds that play this game. And now you can raid other people's things, like right here. Hope ahead, rating 0.
Still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me?
Okay. So you can already tell from this guy's posture, he looks shady.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Carim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later. Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I've just been freed. Allow me some time.
Yeah, he's kind of a douchebag. This guy,
Now, I can get back to work.
yeah, this guy has a really cool quest line if you follow it all the way through.
Now, I can get back to work.
Yeah, he's kind of crazy. You can kill him now, but it's more fun to do the quest line. So, in my opinion. And random chairs to destroy, because it's a church. So, well, it used to be a church. Who knows what it used to be? Who knows what any of this used to be before it became like all fucked up? And that's part of the charm of this game, is everything is old and decrepit, and you have no idea what it was before it was old and decrepit. You can only guess what it was before it became old and decrepit. Okay, now here is the summon sign. This is actually an NPC, it's not a real person. But we're going to summon him to help me fight this boss. There's only a few places you can summon this guy, and this is one of them. So, yep, and he will appear. Now this is exactly how they would appear if they were normal characters. Okay, so now we are going to get fucked. But first let me heal up. Okay. Cinema time. So for a game being 6 years old, I mean, these graphics are still pretty good. They hold up. Now you might be wondering, why am I attacking his tail? That's why. To get his axe tail. Because you can use his tail as a weapon, just like I'm using the Drake sword as a weapon. Whoa, I'm gonna die. Oh shit, I gotta get out of here. Shit. Let this asshole take some damage. Oh, ooh, wow. He actually killed one of these guys. That's cool. Yeah, with Solaire, it's so easy to kill these guys. The first time I fought these guys, it was really, really hard. Because I didn't have help. And you have to learn the fight. So there's actually 3 pieces. Well, 4 pieces. So I actually got, like I said, I got the tail axe, which I probably can't use it yet. Oh, I can use it. Okay, so it's an axe. It does only 93 damage, but... yeah, you'll see him later on Orlando, way later. This axe is kind of cool. Like normal axe, it just does that. The axe has this flexing thing though, which looks really cool. I don't know if it has a special ability. Nope. But like I said, I'm not going to use this axe just because my Drake sword is better. So, also there's a helmet, which I'm probably going to use this, because this thing is really good. It does add like to resistances. So for example, you see where it says 15 15 15, so that's the resist that it has, like 15 resist from magic, 15 from lightning, 15 from fire. So we're gonna go ahead and use this one. Actually, yeah, it's a little bit better than my helm, and it doesn't really slow me down. Makes me actually, you know what? I don't like this helmet. It makes me look like a freaking fairy. But nah, fuck it. I like being a fairy. Where did I buy this game? So originally this game came out on PS3 and Xbox. But eventually it was released on PC, so now it's on Xbox. It's on, is it 360? Yeah, Xbox 360. It's on PS3. It's also on PC. I'm playing the PC version right now. There really is no difference between this version and the PS3 and Xbox version. It's the same exact thing, so. Okay, so why am I climbing up here? Well, remember the Bell of Awakening that guy was talking about? The guy who died and then the guy later? Well, this is one of them. There's the bell. Let's go ahead and ring it. So there's two bells in the game, and I just rang one of them. The other one, as you remember, is one is up high, one is down low. And when I say down low, it's really fucking like underground. I don't know how anyone could hear it, but I guess they could. So yeah, so that was actually a quest thing, like a main quest line thing that you have to do in order to progress in the game. Most of the quests are optional. That one is not if you want to progress in the game. There's like it's I mean it's an action RPG, and the RPG in the sense that there are many quests. The difference with this game is they don't tell you what the quests are. You have to figure them out for yourself, and that even includes the main quest line. Like if those guys didn't tell me where to go, you would have no idea to do that. So I mean, you just have to talk to guys and hope that you go to the right area. Now this guy just randomly appears after you ring the bell. So
Greetings. I am Oswald of Carim, the Power. Thou art a friend. For thee, cometh out to confess. For to keep. For indeed, all sin is my domain.
yeah. And like most people in Dark Souls, he is very suspicious. Well, what is it? I love that gesture. Okay, so he sells some cool stuff. The most important thing indictments. Okay, so there is a covenant called the Dark Moon Covenant. When those people invade you, is it Dark Moon or it's a different covenant? So if you are killed by an invader, okay, so it doesn't matter who it is. If somebody invades you and they kill you, you can report the crime to the of that trespasser. So there is a certain covenant called the Dark Moon Covenant, which you don't see till way later in the game. If you belong to this covenant, you get this indictment, you basically invade the invader. You invade their world, and basically you kill them for killing you. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, Blades of the Dark Moon is the name of the covenant. So, but you can't join this covenant till way later in the game. We're not going to buy 64. We'll just buy 10. Because it will happen. We will get invaded. This game isn't played as much as it used to be, but there are still online people who will come and probably kill me. Another important thing that the most important thing this guy sells is this, the Purging Stone. Because if you get cursed in this game, you lose half of your... You don't just die. When you come back, you are cursed, which means you only have half of your hit points. Now, to get that half back, you have to use either a Purging Stone or talk to a certain guy, which we're pretty far away from him. So yeah, we're going to buy just one of these because they're kind of expensive. This is the cheap place to buy them because the other place sells them for 6,000, which is outrageous. So there's also Book of the Guilty. Basically, this is another Blade of the Dark Moon thing. I'll buy it just for the fuck of it. There's a spell here. Temporary auto counter versus heavy damage. I've never used this spell. Maybe I'll buy it later because I don't have 40,000. I don't have 40,000 souls. So this is a really cool thing. It casts miracles, but it's based on intelligence instead of faith, which is really good if you're a sorcerer, because then you can just use your sorcery to cast fate, to cast miracles. We'll go ahead. Well, I'll buy this later. There's also these two rings, which I can't afford right now. Bloodbite ring, which, man, you rarely will ever bleed out in this game. I don't even know why they put in bleed as an effect, but yeah. So that ring's pretty much worthless. This ring, poison bite ring, that ring is much better because there's way more opportunities to be poisoned. And also they sell Ring of Sacrifice, which I already have one. So.
How honorable.
He's such an asshole. Now, I don't know if this guy drops anything. I think he just drops his set that he wears. Okay, so that's that guy. I kept some souls because, well, actually, I don't know why I kept souls. Let's go back and buy, I want to buy that, I want to buy this. Just because I may use it later. So actually, now that I have that, I don't need to level faith anymore. I can just level intelligence, which is pretty cool. I wonder how much intelligence you need to use that. Oh, you need 16 intelligence. Holy shit. Okay, so I can't use it until I get 16 intelligence. So yeah, like I said, it's mostly for sorcerers, which will level up magic later. It's not so important to level it up right now, but might be later if I want to do that stuff. So tight spot. I can't remember how you give stuff a rating. Yeah, that's how you give it a rating. Like, we'll give it a plus rating, right? Why not? So now it should say rating 1. Yeah. So yeah, that's how you do that. I mean, if you want to be generous, most people don't give a shit, but you know. When there was a bigger community for this game, they did it all the time. Look, all these dead bodies. Yay, you can just do this. Which, in Dark Souls 2, they took that away, but then in Dark Souls 3, they brought it back because people like doing that, so They like just flinging dead bodies around. Man, people are sick. Okay, so we did that, which was important for the main quest. Now there's a few different ways we can go. Actually, at this point in the game is usually when I go back to the Undead Asylum, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going back to the place where we originally started from. Now, there's a way to get there. Let me show you. So you have to jump off at the right time here. Right there. And yeah, and then you can go over here. And from here, now I don't know who the fuck figured this out first. This is so convoluted, but this is how you get there. This is the only way you can get back to the Undead Asylum. You have to jump across. You see there's a pathway there. So you have to or roll across. Yeah. I don't know how the fuck the first guy ever figured this out, because there's no indication. You just have to look and see. Now, I'm going to go get that item, which is the only way you can get this item. The Undead Asylum key. Now, this key actually opens up a different door. But even if a hero found the key in Lordaeron to liberate this prison, would he have the means or the heart to ever come back? And see, that's the funny part. Like, you'd never think that there was more, but there is. So now now you know where that light's coming from. It's coming from here. So you can just drop down here. And you're back here. Alright, so now we're going to go back up there. And there's only one way to do that, this way. Now this is going to be a little bit easier. Yeah, you can just step off. And then walk over here. I mean, this is probably the most... You have to be a clever motherfucker to figure this out. And then, now we're going to keep going up the stairway instead of jumping off. Okay. So, where am I now? I'm up here. So why am I up here? You'll see. So you have to actually go around this way. Oh, thanks for hosting me, man. I appreciate it. And there's a nest here. Okay, so you might think, oh, there's a nest. Can I get those eggs? And then it says A, curl up like a ball. What the fuck does that mean? So nothing happens. Most people might think, oh, let's not stay like this, but you actually have to stay curled up like a ball for quite a while, and something actually happens when you do. Eventually, it doesn't take that long, but they make it seem like it's a long time. See, there we go. Yep. And then that crow just picks you up like an egg. I love how it does that zoom in. And yeah, basically you have to parachute in like Zelda. And he brings you back to his other... I guess this crow has many nests, which is weird for a bird, but, you know, whatever. So now you're back. Now we're back at the beginning of the fucking game. Now things have changed since you've been here. These guys weren't here before. Whoa, whoa, oh!